Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today in this video I will be reviewing a foundation that is very affordable, and it's under the price of 500 rupees, so you can say it's like really affordable. So yeah, if you want to see what the foundation is and my review, so just keep on watching. And also I have to say, spoiler alert, this foundation is really good. I clicked a lot of pictures, I did a lot of things, and this foundation looks flawless. So check on my review to see what this foundation is, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please definitely hit the subscribe button down below and click on the notification bell as well, since you'll get notified of all my future videos as soon as I upload them. Anyways, I will see you in a bit. Hey guys, and this is how my bare face looks. And yeah, so as I said, I'm going to be testing out this foundation. This is the LA Colors Truly Matte Foundation, and this is like kind of a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit of a hyped up foundation. I have been seeing reviews of this on like online, and I have been seeing it on YouTube, so I just thought of testing it out myself. And yeah, I still haven't opened this up from its packaging, just because I know if I open this out from its packaging, I will be so eager to test it out that I won't be filming. So I just kept the packaging, and I just wanted to do a video regarding this. So LA Colors is a fairly new brand that came to Nykaa, or that came to India. And LA Colors is a very affordable brand as well. So I'm really very excited to try something out from the brand for the very first time, and that's a foundation. So as usual, I'll be going in with a primer and doing the foundation, half of the foundation with a sponge and half with a brush, to see how the application is. You know, just the normal thing that I do while testing out a foundation. So I've already done my eyes, and I'm going to go in with a primer. For primer, I'm using the PAC Moisture Lotion. This is my go-to ride or die primer. I use this every single day, in every single video almost, and I love to use this. And since it is a matte foundation, I would love to moisturize my face as much as I can. So I'll let this primer sink into my skin for a minute or two, and let's talk about the packaging and the claims of this foundation, the price and everything like that. So the packaging of this foundation looks really classy. I mean, it looks like a high-end, not a high-end, but a really good drugstore foundation. And looking at the packaging, you would think that this will be glass, but it's not. It's plastic actually. This part, it's plastic, and it looks like glass to me, but when I got this in my hands, it kind of is really very lightweight and very plasticky. So it's very great for traveling as well, since you won't be breaking, you don't have the risk of breaking this up. And it has a pump, which is really very great for the price it comes in. So the price of this foundation is $575. Let me just check that up. Okay, yeah, so the price of this foundation is $575, and it's a very cheap foundation, but you can get this on Amazon for around 450 or 430 rupees, which is really great. You can save some bucks. They always have discount on this foundation, so you can say this foundation is below 500 if you get this from Amazon. And also I just want to say that this foundation carries 15 shades. I am in the shade Warm Honey. Just a thing, I have to say this. Okay, so 14 shades. Honestly, to me, it's not enough for a foundation, like to have in a foundation. Like 14, if you have 14 shades in a foundation, it's inclusive of all shades. That cannot be the case. There is going to be someone who is going to be excluded from this shade range. And it's not a very bad shade range, but it's not very good either. Also, I am never Warm Honey in any foundation, and can you see it already looks kind of like pinky undertone, and it says Warm Honey. I'm never honey. I'm like always golden tan, light tan, or medium beige or something around those lines. But warm honey. It's not my color, and so I would like to say the foundation shade is not really good. They do not really cater to a lot of dark skin tones. They have a lot of light skin tones, but darker skin tones, they do not have a lot of them. Anyways, so far I discussed the price. Okay, let's go through the claims really quickly. It says that a unique long wearing foundation that gives you a flawless coverage. It's a high pigment formula that applies as a liquid and blends to a beautiful matte powder like finish, available in 14 shades to complement a wide range of skin tones. So as I said, 14 shades not enough, and it says it applies like a liquid, like normal liquid foundation, and it has a powder matte finish. Okay, so I am not a really matte type of girl. Like it's not that I don't like matte foundations. I'm not the very best candidate for applying for testing out a matte foundation, just because I have dry skin and I need a lot of like good moisturizer to prep my skin really well if I have to apply a matte foundation. It's not that I don't like matte foundations. I have a lot of matte foundations in my collection which I love, like the L.A Girl Pro Matte Foundation, Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. Those are amazing. Those are kind of like my favorite foundations. So it's not like I would hate this foundation because it's matte. So we'll see how it works on my dry skin and everything. So I will be doing this side of my face with a brush and this side of my face with a sponge. It's like a liquid, but a thicker kind of liquid. I'm just hoping this matches my skin tone. Okay, so for blending this out, I'm using my Sigma Flat Kabuki F80 brush. You can use my code Arnakshi6 to get 10% off at sigmabeauty.com. So yeah, this is the Sigma brush and I love this brush for buffing out my foundation. Face is finished, and as I'm saying, as I blended out the foundation, the shade actually matched my skin perfectly. Warm honey is like my skin tone totally, so I'm really happy with the shade. I love the shade actually. I'm really happy about it. I thought it was going to be very bad, but the shade was really perfect. So I'm going to apply the rest of the foundation on my hand with a sponge. This is the side where I use the sponge, and honestly to me it looks so similar, like both of this looks very similar. So I will zoom you guys so that you can see how it looks up close. So yeah, this is how it looks. This is the brush side here and this is the sponge side. So you can see it looks almost similar, both of these, and the shade match is really good. So I'll zoom you guys out now. Okay, so now I'll be putting on my concealer, both of these. This is the Maybelline one and this is the Colourpop one, and I'll do all of my face makeup and then I'll come back to give you all my final thoughts. Okay, so all of my makeup is done now and this is how my face is looking. You can see the highlighter, it's blended really nicely into the skin. The bronzer looks amazing. Like the bronzer just melted into my skin really well. The blush looks pigmented and really good. So we can say that this foundation is very good, like when it comes to blending and everything on top, because some foundations are there where like, you know, when you apply the foundation it kind of sticks to one area, like product tends to stick to one area, but this foundation like has a very smooth application to it. And honestly, looking at my skin now in the mirror, it looks flawless. Like it looks very just flawless. I just don't know what else to say. I know I'm looking at the camera, like on my mirror. Here is my mirror right here. So I'm keeping my mirror here, I'm looking my face, and it looks really good. So the last test that we have is a flash photography test. Okay, so I clicked with a flash the picture and it doesn't have any flashback. Wow, like as you saw the picture, this foundation doesn't have flashback at all. There is like the flashback, you have the whitish cast you have when you like take your pictures with a flash. This foundation doesn't have that too. And foundation, like this foundation doesn't even feel tacky on my skin, and it's not heavy at all. It's definitely a matte foundation. Like I can see there is no dewiness to it. It's not like, it's not going to suck the life out of your face kind of foundation, like where, you know, it's very dry, almost like a Sahara desert, but it's very like nice and gives a very nice effect to the skin. Like I don't know how to tell it, I don't know how to describe, but it's not sitting into my lines here as well. It's not looking heavy in any area. And oh my god, I love this foundation. I know it's very too soon to say that I love this, but honestly the shade match. And if you are someone with my skin tone, I will leave all my foundation shades named down below, like what foundation I use in Maybelline, in L.A Girl, in L'Oreal. I will leave all the shade names down below, so it's easier for you to see if you are somewhat near my skin tone or if you have similar skin tone to me. Also, I want to say that do not sleep on this foundation. Do not. Just go right now and buy this on Amazon. I swear you will not regret this. And even if you have oily skin, even if you have dry skin, if you have dry skin, moisturize your skin very well and then apply this foundation. It's something you will not regret buying. It's something your money will be spent nicely. Like it's going to be your staple foundation, I feel like, just because my god, my face is looking really good. Like I know every time I say it looks very flawless and everything like that, but no, there are so many foundations in my collection that I hate. I do not use them at all, but I can tell you that this one, yeah, this one is going to be my new favorite. The current foundation, like my current favorite foundation, is the Colourpop one, and this one, I can see this being my favorite. I can see myself using this more and more. Unfortunately, I cannot wear this for the entire day just because I have guests coming in my home and I don't want to stay with this makeup on my face at all. So I'll have to wash this makeup right after I film this video. But do check out the description box. I will leave there till how it wears throughout the day, because it says it's long wearing and high pigment foundation. High pigment, which means it is a very full coverage, and I can tell it's really full coverage. I used one pump and the whole pump covered up all of my face, so definitely it's a full coverage foundation. I don't like full coverage foundation. I use a lot less foundation when it's full coverage. I like almost like a medium coverage foundation, so you can see what you like. The only con I have to say about this foundation is this shade range. 14 shades are not enough whatsoever for all the different skin tones. There will be some skin tones, or there will be some people who will be left out, and the undertone in this like matched me, but it's not going to match everyone. So I just want to say that L.A Girl, please include many shades as much as possible. like includes 5 more shades of deeper skin tones, because there aren't many deeper skin tones in this foundation. So that's the only negative side as of now. I will update more on this foundation on my Instagram, so do follow me there if you aren't. And yeah, check out the description box for more information about this foundation, and I will leave the link down below as usual. Buy this from Amazon, it will be like 430 rupees. So yeah, that was everything for today's video. I know I haven't been posting a lot of videos on my YouTube channel. Last week there was no video up just because I have been in this funk where I just feel kind of a little demotivated to upload that many videos. But I'm back here again, and I did cut my hair a little bit shorter, so that's what's happening. Anyways, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please definitely hit that subscribe button down below. If you like this review, I will be doing much more like affordable reviews in the future, so make sure you click that notification bell as well near that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of my videos. Anyways, I will see you all in my next video. Bye. I just wanted to give a little quick update. I'm sorry, I have a little mess going on right here. I'm really sorry for that, but actually this is the second day I'm wearing this foundation, and I just came home now, and I just wanted to update on how long wearing it is. It's been sitting on my face for about 6 to 7 hours almost, and I think this foundation looks really good. I mean, it did claim to be a long wearing foundation, so I do think it's a really long wearing foundation. I still don't see any breakage of the foundation anywhere. Like, it's not breaking apart, it's not separating or anything like that. It's not looking cakey, and also throughout the day I did not get too oily. I just get sometimes oily around this area, but no oils were there, and the foundation didn't dry out my skin as well. Since it's a matte foundation and I have dry skin, it did not really dry out my face. It was very comfortable to wear. So yeah, that's just a little update. Anyways, bye.